Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store. Brands you love, quality and value you deserve. Buy Pick and Save, new every day. By Frederick Medical College of Wisconsin, with 3 hospitals, over 25 locations, and more than 2,000 doctors. Find one close to you. By Robert Hack Diamonds, paying cash for gold, silver, and diamonds at Robert Hack Diamonds. By Bryant and Stratton College. Have a calling to help others? A career in nursing could be right for you. Learn more about careers in healthcare at bryantstratton.edu. And by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.
Greenfield High School, home of the Hustlin' Hawks. Hi, and welcome to Preps Plus. I'm Lance Allen from TMJ4.
And I'm Mark Stewart, prep editor of the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. The high school football playoffs have started, and we've got first-round action on the way. The postseason is also here for girls volleyball, and tonight we honor the team from right here at Greenfield.
We start the show with another standout player from another excellent squad. Speaking of excellence, well, here he is anyway, Mark. Brad Preeter with our Boston Store featured student athlete.
When Angela Morello goes up to hit, opponents have a tough time handling it.
Definitely hits pretty hard. It's a little nerve-wracking in practice when we have to pass with her because, you never know where it's going to go, and it's always just a rocket every time.
We can't dig it during practice. Once in a while, we get it up and everyone cheers. It's huge when we pass one of Angie's hits. I know our school always chants MVP because she's always the one getting the biggest kills out of anyone.
Angie is a 4-year starter for Nicolet. She just helped the Knights win both the North Shore Conference dual meet title and the league tournament. Morello's contributions go far beyond hitting.
Almost every team out there has got one kid who can hit the ball really hard. We have several. But to have a player who can hit the way she does and play the great defense.
As one of just 3 seniors, Angie provided leadership for a team that was supposedly in a rebuilding year.
Well, we have a lot of young players. We have 4 freshmen, so it's been fun just to kind of lead by example, not necessarily like yelling at them or anything, but just kind of showing them the ropes.
Also the team's leader in aces, Angie is a complete player who loves to work at her game. She's also very coachable, willing to make changes in the way she plays, even late in her senior season.
I couldn't imagine this team without her. She's the core of the team. She's really the heart of the team, and she works hard in practice, works hard in school. She's always just working hard for everybody, and she's a great person on and off the court.
She works so hard. She's a fun person to play with because she'll always be going 100%.
Angie has received plenty of individual honors, but she knows her teammates play a big part in those. And she wants to help her team reach the state tournament, a place Angie has yet to play.
Oh yeah, it's all we talk about. I mean, we've been wanting this for the whole season and last season, and working for it all 4 years would be amazing. Obviously, it's going to be tough to get there, but that's what we were trying to do.
Humility is just one of the great traits Angie possesses that our Lance Allen may lack.
Extraordinarily humble, hardworking, and a class act.
Oh, hey, Lance, just kidding about that.
Clearly, Angie and her teammates have accomplished a whole lot already. Regardless of how far they get in the postseason, whenever their season does come to an end, it's going to be the end of an era.
Angie's sister Melissa was a standout player for the Knights, as was their oldest sister Rachel. Between the 3 of them, there's been at least one Morello in the volleyball program for many years now. Angie's sisters set the bar high for her.
It's difficult because Mel's the same position as me, so you're always trying to catch up to her, and she's so good that it's impossible. But it was great to learn from her and kind of just follow in her footsteps.
So we've had some sort of a Morello presence in our practices and our matches for a long time, and when we step on the court next year, it's going to be different.
Girls volleyball sectional play will be held this Thursday and Saturday.
We wish Angie and her teammates the best of luck in the playoffs. Now here's Colleen Hyder from Boston Store to do the honors.
Angie, for all you do in school and on the court, Boston Store is proud to present you with the Preps Plus Student Athlete of the Week Award. Congratulations.
Coming up on Preps Plus, the Menards Game of the Week.
If you have young kids, we know how hard it can be to raise them and go to college. That's why Bryant and Stratton College offers a wonderful solution. Our Children's College. It's a safe, friendly, nurturing environment right on campus where your children can learn basic educational foundations while you're in class, so you can stop worrying and really focus on your studies. The Children's College at Bryant and Stratton College. Now you can earn your college degree and take great care of your family too. Call now.
Imagine you're diagnosed with something serious. How far would you go to find the best treatments, the best doctors? 100 miles? 1,000? How about right in your neighborhood? With Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin's Health Network, renowned physicians and breakthrough treatments are practically outside your door. 3 hospitals, over 25 locations, and more than 2,000 doctors, all connected to the region's only academic medical center. Now what is possible is closer than ever. Call to find the right doctor for you.
The Menards 11% sale is back. Find an 11% rebate on everything in the store, including lumber, steel, roofing and insulation, to shelving, power tools, and fasteners. We have everything you need to get your projects done. And don't forget new doors, windows, cabinets, and appliances. Find an 11% rebate on everything, even sale-priced items, all this week during the Menards 11% sale. Hurry in, sale ends November 2nd.
Welcome back to Greenfield High School on the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel's Preps Plus. And Lance, it's time for our football highlights.
Scott Babler and Matt Clean bring us the Preps Plus highlights brought to us by Bryant and Stratton College.
If you want an example of persistence, take a look at Racine Horlick. They started the season 0-4, but have won 4 of 5 to make the playoffs. Their reward, a trip to Lake Geneva and a first-round matchup with Badger, who is co-champs of the Southern Lakes. Down 7-0 in the first, Horlick's Ricky Neal Jr. goes to work. Some tough running here, and by the way, tack on 15 more for the late hit. Very next play, Leon Reyes takes this inside handoff, pops through the middle, and he scampers 33 yards for the score. We're even at 7. Now, late second quarter, Matt Reynolds punches it over from 2 yards out. This caps a 15-play march, 13-7 Badger at the half. We're just a few days from Halloween. How about a trick? From punt formation, Andrew Allen takes the pitch, slips a tackle, and gets the first down. Later in the drive, Donnie Schnurrer drills this 23-yard field goal, and the Badger margin grows to 9 at 16-7. On to the fourth, Lake Geneva looking for some insurance, but Rebel linebacker Michael Rosquist levels Reynolds for a loss as Badger comes up empty. But the very windy conditions and a stubborn Geneva D made a comeback next to impossible on this night. Badger gets a hard-fought 16-7 victory and will now prep for Marquette in level 2.
It doesn't matter if it's a 100-mile win, it really doesn't affect us a whole lot. So we did what we do, and I think it did help us a little bit defensively, but our kids played well. They played hard.
In Division II playoff action, it's Brookfield East at Cedarburg. The Spartans win 5-4 in the regular season and are battle-tested after a tough Greater Metro Conference schedule. They'll have to try and slow down a Cedarburg attack that scored at least 31 points in every game, moving their way to a 7-2 mark. Windy conditions are great for the ground game, and Cedarburg has a pretty good guy to give it to. Hudson Walton takes his handoff and goes 55 yards on Cedarburg's opening possession, 7-0 Bulldogs. Brookfield East can run as well, though, after a 75-yard touchdown run from Gerald Childs. It's quarterback Zach D'Amico going 30 yards to the house, and a wild first quarter sees the Spartans take a 14-7 lead. East gets the ball back, and there's a bobble between D'Amico and Childs. It's loose, and it's recovered by Tyler Watson, and Cedarburg's in business. Ensuing drive, Garrett Sylvester knifes his way in, 10-yard run, 22-17 Cedarburg at halftime, where Jump Around came just a little early so the fans could keep warm. Meanwhile, the Cedarburg defense was red hot. Tyler Schlegg with the sack as the Bulldogs post a second-half shutout. They would pull away late in the third quarter. Mike Mojica to Jonathan Stever. Cedarburg goes on to win 42-17, moving on to the Level 2 playoffs to face Kimberly.
Our kids just did a good job in all three phases. Kids stepped up and made some plays. You know, we're going to enjoy this one, but we're going to have to regroup and just be fundamentally sound. They're an outstanding football team. Big, strong, fast athletes and well coached.
Just a couple of weeks ago, Sussex Hamilton and Brookfield Central played in an absolute thriller. It came down to a field goal in the closing seconds.
And those two teams met in the first round of the playoffs. Brad Preeter's got the Menards Game of the Week.
On paper, a lot of first-round playoff matchups look like they'll be one-sided games. And when it comes game time, a lot of them are. But this matchup features two teams that, looking back at the season, you can tell are pretty evenly matched.
Not only did their first meeting go down to the wire, but these two teams were part of a three-way tie for second place in the Greater Metro Conference. First quarter, the Hamilton defense bites on the fake, and so does yours truly. Riley Richards takes advantage, going 47 yards, 7-0 Brookfield Central. Lancers' next possession, up 7-6. Richards gets great blocking and cruises to the end zone, 14-6 Central. Richards would top 200 yards rushing on the night. Second quarter, the Chargers clear some room for Drew Patterson, and when Drew's got room, he's gonna go. 48 yards, Patterson's second score of the night. Hamilton's next possession, watch Drew Patterson run through a would-be tackler. Hamilton takes the lead, 20-14. While the young guys work on their moves on the sidelines, the Chargers get going again, and Patterson finishes the drive with this short burst, 27-14 Hamilton at the half. Third quarter now, it's more Riley Richards for Central, his third score of the night. Lancers within 6 now. Gotta give props to Brett Harvestine, whose field goal as time expired beat Central a couple weeks ago. Harvestine's 27-yarder gives the Chargers a 9-point lead in the fourth. Central battling back. DeMario Harris on the receiving end here. This will be a huge gain. It sets up a Terry Wallen touchdown. Lancers trail 30-28. But Hamilton responds with who else but Drew Patterson. Bouncing free, he'll race 73 yards for his 5th touchdown of the night. 37-28 Chargers with 3 minutes left. But Central is still not done. Terry Wallen takes the pitch and scores to make it a 3-point game. Whoever's got the ball last is going to win this one. Brett Bueller recovers the onside kick. The Chargers win at 37-34, advancing to face Homestead in round 2.
All credit goes to the line. They played good. They had a good push. Wingbacks blocked great. It was a good team win. Good team win.
We had all the tape in the world on them, and I know they had the same on us. So we knew it was going to be a hard-fought game. And our kids executed the game plan, and at the end they came out on the right end.
For more first-round recaps or just to look ahead to next week, be sure to go to the Preps Plus website at jsonline.com.
And make sure you check us out on Twitter and follow us and like us on Facebook as well to find out what games we're covering in the future. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Logan Schafer of the Milwaukee Brewers. Stay tuned for more Preps Plus.
Good timing is a tricky business. A bell doesn't ring when the fruit is ripe. At Pick 'n Save, time equals freshness. You can taste it in the produce we source, the beef we grind fresh in our stores, and in the products we bake daily. Getting the timing right. Every minute, every hour, every meal. Pick 'n Save. New every day.
Who do you trust when selling your gold, silver, and diamonds? Robert Hack Diamonds was secret shopped by the media, and they found out that Robert Hack Diamonds offer the most for their jewelry. At Robert Hack Diamonds, we'll treat you like family. Shop around before you sell. If we can't beat a competitor's offer on your scrap gold, we'll give you $20 just for trying.
Bring your gold, I will get you some money.
Robert Hack Diamonds is located at 76 in Layton and Greenfield, and our newest location on the corner of Green Tree and Port Washington Road in Glendale.
What would make your doctor, your everyday doctor, an extraordinary everyday doctor? Well, if they're part of Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin's Health Network, that's exactly what they'd be. Why? Because your doctor would be connected to the region's only academic medical center, and so would you. Renowned specialists, more treatment options only academic medicine can offer. We have over 200 primary care doctors in more than 20 locations, so there's bound to be one close. Call to find the right doctor for you.
There are some players you can tell, Mark, from a young age they are destined to play at the highest level.
Logan Schafer says he was not one of them. The Brewers outfielder joins us as Pick and Save presents From Preps to Pros.
My goals are obviously to become an everyday player in the major leagues and hopefully win a World Series someday.
Logan Schafer says he's inspired by his two brothers. He grew up playing ball with them, and one of them, Justin, played in the Mets organization. But when Logan was younger, he did not look like a future big leaguer.
I was a really, really late bloomer. And by that I mean I was 5'3" and 105 pounds when I was a junior in high school. So I basically looked like a sixth grader as a junior in high school.
That made it awfully tough for Logan to get scholarship offers, but Schafer says his lack of size also had an upside.
I felt like it really helped me. It made me really determined to learn all the little things of the game that I had to do at that, small stature. I had to do everything else right to compete with the guys that are so much bigger than me. So it was a blessing in disguise.
Logan finally enjoyed a growth spurt as a senior. After high school, he attended junior college, then Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. The Brewers drafted him in the 3rd round in 2008. Schafer, who's now 6'1" and 190 pounds, says being a pro requires hard work and discipline.
A lot of kids in the minor leagues and a lot of kids that aren't even in the minor leagues are more talented than I am. But the fact is that you need to show up every day and put in the hard work and make sure that you outwork someone. To be a pro, you definitely have to be disciplined. You have to learn how to, respect the people that are trying to teach you something, trying to make you better. And you definitely have to make sure that, you put all the work in that you need to. Don't cheat yourself, because there's no point in doing something half-heartedly. If you're going to do something, you better, jump all in and do it to the best of your ability.
Schafer says he wanted to play in the major leagues since he was about 5 years old, and he always tried to do the right things to pursue that goal. But now that he's here, he's still got a long ways to go.
I'm still on my way. I'm in the big leagues right now, and I'm not near finished. I've got a lot more to do and more to prove, and I can't wait to hopefully at some point in my career win a World Series and hopefully celebrate.
It's been a terrific season for the girls volleyball team here at Greenfield, and we're proud to honor the Hustlin' Hawks tonight.
Here's April Boblin with the Robert Hack Diamonds Team of the Week.
The Greenfield girls volleyball team has really stepped up their game this year. Ranked in the area's top 10 and winning some really tough matches, these girls are hoping to make their dreams of state come true.
We had a player out in the beginning, and we were still trying to work on getting a few things, new positions for a couple players, and so now everybody's back, everybody's learned their role, and they're taking it to the next level.
We've been working really hard to accomplish our goals, and I think that we're doing really well this year, and it's really exciting.
We're really good right now. I feel like we improved before the conference tournament, and we not peaked, but got better at conference tournament. And I think that if we keep it up and all play 100%, we can go state.
And their success has come in a pretty recognizable way. The Lady Hawks are the first team to win both the Woodland Conference and the conference tournament.
It's awesome. We usually take conference tournament, but we've never taken conference tournament and the conference championship both. So it's the first time it's ever been done, so it's awesome.
We made school history, so it's really exciting.
But that's not the only exciting part about this season. These Hawks are also the first team in Greenfield history to make the area rankings top 10, currently sitting in 7th.
That's also really exciting because it's also a school's first. We've never been ranked in the top 10, so it's really exciting.
It's huge. We've been We have never been ranked before, and so this year having the 7th in the area for the last few weeks now has been a huge accomplishment for the program and these girls.
Besides success, Greenfield is also celebrating National Breast Cancer Awareness Month, implementing a pink ball at their awareness games.
And volleyball isn't the only sport that does breast cancer games. I mean, I think every team has a breast cancer supported game, so we raise lots of money for it.
Robert Hack Diamonds is extremely proud to present you guys this Team of the Week plaque. Congratulations.
Today, advancing your education and earning a college degree can be more valuable than ever. That's why going to Bryant and Stratton College can be such a smart move. They ask employers what they really want and provide the personal instruction in small classes and real-world experience through internships to help their students become career-ready. For over 155 years, Bryant and Stratton College has been helping students get the quality education they need for the future they want. So call now and start a great future today.
For every product, there's a window of opportunity. The right time to catch it, cut it, pick it, and bake it. At Pick and Save, that's why we continuously stock and prepare fresh foods in our stores daily, getting the timing right. Every minute, every hour, every meal. Pick and Save, new every day.
Who do you trust when buying your jewelry? Brad Yulberg here, and I can tell you at Robert Hack Diamonds, we will treat you fair and like family. We have thousands of diamonds in stock, thousands of pieces of jewelry, and prices from under $50 to over $50,000. Come to Robert Hack Diamonds for a relaxed and enjoyable jewelry buying experience. Shop around before you buy. Robert Hack Diamonds is located at 76th and Layton in Greenfield, and our new location on the corner of Green Tree and Port Washington Road in Glendale.
Come to Robert Hack Diamonds.
The Menards 11% sale is back. Find an 11% rebate on everything in the store, including our wide selection of snow throwers, shovels, and humidifiers. We have everything you need to prepare for winter. And while you're here, check out our Enchanted Forest, where you'll find an 11% rebate on all your Christmas decor. Find an 11% rebate on everything, even sale-priced items, all this week during the Menards 11% sale. Hurry in. Sale ends November 2nd.
Low-impact training helps minimize the possibility of injury and pain during exercise by reducing stress on the joints. Here to talk about the importance and the benefits of low-impact training is Griffin Ewald. Griffin is a physical therapist with the Frederick and Medical College of Wisconsin Sports Medicine Center. Griffin, thanks for being with us.
Thanks.
First, let's start by talking about what low-impact training is.
Basically, it's a form of training that focuses on exercises that are meant more for reducing the impact on the joints and therefore it's more gentle on the body.
And what kinds of techniques do you use?
Here we have the Ultra G treadmill, which is an anti-gravity treadmill. Uses air to kind of help reduce the stress to the joints and reduce your body weight as you're running. There's also ellipticals or stationary bikes, those type of things.
Are there any particular people who would benefit most from low-impact training?
Really anyone. Someone who does a lot of training on long-distance runners, endurance athletes to reduce the stress to the joints, as well as someone who may be overweight or irregular exercises to slowly build up to get ready to do more exercise, or someone rehabbing an injury.
Okay, Griffin, thank you so much.
Yeah.
To learn more about the Frederick and the Medical College of Wisconsin's Sports Medicine Center, visit frederick.com/sports.
By simply looking at her times, you can tell two things about Elizabeth Flatley. She's fast, she's consistent.
Scott Babler catches up with the Brookfield Central Speedster in the Preps Plus Spotlight.
When you mention cross country and the Greater Metro Conference, one name should come to mind. In fact, it's an easy one to find. It's been on top of the conference standings since 2010. Elizabeth Flatley has won the Greater Metro Conference meet all 4 of her years here at Brookfield Central, from freshman to senior. A very impressive feat, to say the least.
Once I got through 2 and 3, I'm like, okay, I can do this. So this year I'm like, I'm not gonna let that one title get in the way, so wanted to go for all 4.
Her training is pretty much year-round, 6 to 7 days a week, 5 to 6 miles a day. Through it all, Elizabeth trains with a purpose.
I mean, I always have a goal in my head, and so that's always driving me to, work hard and practice. But I also have great teammates and great coaches that I can run with, so they keep me motivated.
The Central team took the top spot at the Greater Metro meet as well, and Elizabeth credits her fellow Lancers for her success.
I certainly wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now without them, and just going on the starting line, it makes it so much easier knowing that you're running for teammates that are as amazing as they are. So it just gives you kind of an extra edge and extra motivation.
The team values her as well. Her lofty accomplishments are a driving force for the Lancers each and every season.
She's very passionate about running and puts a lot of time and effort into it. She's a great role model for being highly, highly competitive.
Whenever we're asked, what's your goal for the season, lots of girls say, oh, I want to be Elizabeth Flatley, just because she's so successful and they see how courageous she is in her running, and they want to be just like her.
The state meet is on tap for next week. After 3 straight 7th place finishes, Elizabeth is looking to go out on top.
The fact that medals go to 6th place or have been going to 6th place has been pretty hard, just because I've missed out all 3 years on a podium finish, but it gives me more motivation each year to break that streak.
For her and all the work and time and effort she's put in, and her desire, I'd really like to see it for her. It would be thrilling for all of us to see.
Thanks for joining us this week.
Next week, we'll have round 2 football playoff action and, of course, a whole lot more. Until then, I'm Lance Allen.
And I'm Mark Stewart. We'll see you next week on Preps Plus.
The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store. Brands you love, quality and value you deserve. By Pick and Save, new every day. By Frederick Medical College of Wisconsin, with 3 hospitals, over 25 locations, and more than 2,000 doctors. Find one close to you. By Robert Hack Diamonds, paying cash for gold, silver, and diamonds at Robert Hack Diamonds. By Bryant and Stratton College. Have a calling to help others? A career in nursing could be right for you. Learn more about careers in healthcare at bryantstratton.edu. And by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.